All right, Shalom. For the foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakah Kodash Barakatum. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all the occupants across the globe, pushing the word in truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. Sadai Nawa from the great millstone camp of Columbus. And I just want to, this issue that's going on in Israel right now is very hot. It's very prophetic. All right, and it's something that needs to be addressed. All right, because the point of the truth is that it's it's good the way it is. Hold on, so I gotta get this because people think they need to add Razzle Dazzle to the scriptures, man. And the words of Yahweh Shemi outside, they don't need no additives. They don't need no extra. All right, they don't need all the lemon pepper. All right, it's good just the way it is. And the other camps are trying to use the Razzle Dazzle to make up for the lack of content, for the lack of understanding and wisdom that other men have. All right, pertaining to these scriptures. And we don't need extra. I say we, I mean the those of Great Millstone and those who are teaching in like manner. We don't need extra razzle dazzle to teach us truth. All right, we don't need to add anything extra. We don't need to put more toppings on the cake that the Lord has already prepared. See, the Lord gave us a perfect understanding. When I say us, I mean those men who are under, all right, the guidance of the apostles, man. All right, when I say the apostles of Great Millstone, which don't need to be said, but just to put it out there, because as much as we want to go out and do things, and I always say this, man, I always say this, just because you can, don't mean you should, man. All right, and yes, as much as we want to go out there and lay hands on people, as much as we want to go out there and execute the laws, the judgments of Yahweh Shemi Shai on people, this is not the time. So we gotta keep our flesh under subjection. It doesn't always mean going off and well, it does mean that, but the balance of it too, it doesn't always it's not limited to like going off so far as like adultery. And we do gotta keep our flesh under subjection. But the point I'm trying to make is that also not trying to execute our own judgment right now. See, we gotta keep our flesh under control. Even when it comes to things that are right in our face at the moment in the heat of battle, we must remember the scriptures. We must remember the example Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai has given us. All right? We don't need anything extra. We don't need to show how strong we are by marching 500-600 people down Inglewood. We don't need to show how organized we are, so to speak, by trying to defend Kyrie Irving and the march on the Barclays Center, man. We don't need to show how adapted and equipped we are at handling weapons, as some of these camps have gone to gun ranges and shown those things. You see? We don't have to show how tough we are. Like, at the end of the day, nobody is tougher than a man that has the spirit of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai upon him, man. You see? And if you're calling for arms, you're calling for people to gather to oppose or protest, then you're not being gathered by the word, man, because the word doesn't tell you to do that, man. All right? The Lord said, I will rise up to the prey. Okay? We don't need big debates, marches, TV shows, and selling breakdowns and marketing campaigns to prove to you that we're men of the Lord. See, the men of the Lord are just the opposite. they're meek, they're lowly, they're secretive. Because we know, first of all, we know that what we teach and what we preach and what we live to the best of our abilities is not accepted, is not um, 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 looked upon as good, all right, by the world. So yes, we do a lot of Clark Kenting, all right, being in disguise, okay, all right. But the Lord teaches our hand to fight, man, and this is a time for us to um, let them do what they're gonna do, okay. This is Psalms 12:6. The words of the Lord Yahweh are pure words. All right, the words of the Lord are pure. All right, where can you find His words? It's during the scriptures, man. All right, there was times where they tried to seek to kill Yahweh Shai before his time. At any point in time, he could have used spiritual powers, you see, to 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 thwart their enterprise. But what did he do? He used subtlety. He slipped away. You know, he made himself invisible, so to speak, and passed through the crowds when they try to push him off the cliff. All right, let's get this real quick. So I want to get this too. No, I'm gonna do it like this. Um, John 18:36, Yahweh Shai answered. Hold on. You get to the point. John 18:36, Yahweh Shai answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. He goes to New Living and says, my kingdom is not an earthly kingdom. If it were, my fathers would fight to keep me from being handed over to the Jewish leaders, but my kingdom is not of this world, man. All right? This is not Yahweh Shai's kingdom, man. Yahweh Shai's kingdom is a kingdom of peace. It's a kingdom of rulership. You see? In his kingdom, we won't be opposing and protesting against no Palestinians trying to gather up an army to meet them for round two. You see? This was truly Yahweh Shai's kingdom. There would be peace. You see? But through the Spirit, the ushering in of Yahweh Shai's kingdom, and we're going to take it. But we're not going to take it without being led by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He said, who shall lead me into Basra? All right? Who shall lead me into Edom? Let me see, hold on, let me get it. Psalm 60:9. So who will bring me into the strong city? Who will lead me into Edom? All right? It's Yahweh Shai that's going to do that, man. All right? Dyed garments. It says, Isaiah 63:1, it says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that is speaking of righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I would tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury. And the blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I shall stain on my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And that is only going to happen when the Yahweh outside cracks those clouds. You see? When he cracks those clouds, then it's going to be when the soldiers are going to fight. That's what? That's the end of Esau's kingdom. Like I said in the second address, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. So we need Yahweh Shai to lead us into battle. Not Chief Ephraim, not Zabak, not ISUPK, not Yohana, not Wi-Fi for Israel, man. But Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, he's going to be the one that leads us into this battle, man. No one else. We don't need no extra Razzle Dazzle. We don't need no call for arms from these carnal men. Because these carnal men are not in the spirit, man. Let me go back to my history. Let me see where we at. Okay? John 18 and 35 or 36 says, Yahweh Shai answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight. That I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence. All right? Yahweh Shai, his kingdom is to come. When his kingdom is ready to be ushered in, then you're going to truly see the men of the Lord rising up, fighting with the spirit of Yahweh Shai on them, with them spiritual powers to take the kingdom. It said what? The saints shall take the kingdom. Daniel 7:18, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. See, we're going to take the kingdom after all the prophecies have been fulfilled. You see? We're waiting for the ushering in of certain prophecies. Then the end is going to come, man. See, we're waiting for the mark of the beast. We're waiting for the men of the Lord to be rounded up, put into FEMA camps. We're waiting for the RFID markers to be implanted. Then we know the Yahweh Shai is on his way, but not a second sooner, man. Then he's going to give us the spiritual power to go into the mountains and the cliffs and search them out. You see, to bring them hither and say them before me who don't want the Lord to reign over them. You see? This is not going to be a carnal call to arms, but a spiritual one. Being led and being called and being organized, so to speak, by our power, our big brother, Yahweh Shai, man. And nobody else. You see? We don't need all these, makeshift Israelites who appear to be men of the Lord. All right? Who are nothing but CIA, FBI plants, man. Chief Ephraim is a plant. These other camps sold out, man. And they're leading you into a way of destruction which is opposite of how the Lord is going to lead you. The Lord is going to lead you into salvation and to victory. You see? You see? The Lord is not going to lose none of his men, man. The Lord gathereth, all right, the host of the battle, not Chief Ephraim. Okay? This is what I wanted to get because this is the point. This is Wisdom of Solomon 7:22. For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me. For in her is an understanding spirit holy. All right? And wisdom teaches us and gives us the understanding that what is being transpiring right now is not of the Lord. Why? Because the Lord is going to cause us, gather us to fight, not no man who is not in the spirit. Okay? Wisdom taught us these things, man. It gave us the understanding of what to look for, of how to handle these situations. And our job is to fall back, man. You see? For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me. For in her is understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold. Right? It's only one spirit. That's Yahweh Shai. But that one spirit has a duality to it, man. Yes, the Lord is a man of war. Yes, the Lord is going to use men to put into captivity their oppressors. Yes, those things are going to happen, but the manifold scripture is the understanding about how it's going to happen. It's not going to happen by Chief Ephraim. You see? Subtle, lively, clear. See, it's totally clear what it is we're supposed to do. He said, what? Wait upon me. You see? The Lord is going to lead us into battle. All right? Because really, you got a battle in the Palestinian, but your battle is supposed to be against Esau. You see? Because Esau, Edom, is allowing these things to happen into his kingdom. But guess what? It's all the prophecy of Yahweh Shai Shai. All right? Lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, because the law is meant to heal you. The understanding that we have is meant to keep you alive. All right? Loving the thing that is good, quick. Right, man? What loving the thing that is good is following the ways of the Lord, man. All right? Following the things that he has put before us for us to go by, man. He didn't tell us to go gather and make a calling for arms and calling for a round two to go against the Palestinians, man. All right, what about going against Esau, man? Which just lets you know that Jacob is scared of these damn Edomites, man. All right? Jacob, you're really scared of fucking Esau, man. Plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good, quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good. Kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care. You know, and what we're telling you is kindness, man. Not to go out there and risk your lives for a carnal victory, man. You see? 'Cause at the end of the day, all right, they are teaching that we're Israel. They are teaching that we're in captivity. They are teaching that we're going to be in rulership, but not by these means. Not by this carnal way of your plans, man. Kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care, having all power, and we do have all the power, man. All right, and that power is given to the men of Great Millstone, man. Why? Because these other camps are not acting on behalf of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. Therefore, what they devise to do is going to come to a horrible and horrific end for them, man. All right? And that's their lot, man. If the Lord allows them to get destroyed, lose their lives in their foolishness, then we're with it, man. You see? Having all power, overseeing all things. And that's why y'all hate us, because we oversee everything, man. All right? The eyes of the Lord upon a sinful kingdom. But who are the eyes of the Lord? The angels. But guess who are the angels? Because angel means messenger. You see? He said watchmen over Israel. And these watchmen, all right, are watching over Israelite camps, man. And y'all are going off by assembling yourselves, all right, to participate in something that the Lord has not ordained, man. All right? And going through all understanding, pure and most subtle spirits. Right, understanding pure, man. The Lord don't need no Razzle Dazzle, man. You need no extra, man. You don't need Apostle Tahar or these campaigners to get on a big platform and say, "Hey, we don't need it. We don't need that, man." Are we not using our platform to lead Jake into a meat grinder, man? Because not only would we be fighting the Palestinians, you can be fighting the Esau's centurions, man, his police forces, man. Hey, but that ushers in, martial law and get the ball rolling. Hey, then we're with it too. You see? It said, for wisdom is more moving than any emotion. She passes and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness, man. The Lord don't need nothing extra, man. He don't need big microphones and 10,000 people marching through the low end, man. He doesn't need debates on Side Netter and Vocab Malone's avenues and web pages and YouTube pages to gain followers, man. Our job is to simply go out there and teach the word, man. Break down these scriptures. And when Jake going off, to let them know they're going off, and Jake is going off, trying to assemble themselves, all right, to come against the Palestinians, man. In which they are our enemies. But guess what? Our main enemy is who? Esau, Edom, man. All right? So the Lord don't need no razzle dazzle. He don't need no extra attention on him, man. All right? He said what? Man, my friend, let's get this. Close said he hit him in his head, in his quiver, right? Isaiah 49:1. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken, ye people far from afar. Yahweh have called me from the womb. From the bowels of my mother have he made mention of my name. The Lord preordained us, man. All right? To be prophets, to be leaders. All right? To come in the stead of Yahweh Yahushai, man. This has been ordained from us from the womb. Said what? Wisdom was created with a favor from the womb, man. All right? And the faithful, the ones with wisdom, are not going to be going out there trying to involve themselves in a matter that doesn't involve them. You see? And he has made my mouth like a sharp sword. Our mouth is the sword. Our mouth is our weapon of war right now, man. Not our hands, not our guns, not our jujitsu, not our taekwondo and karate, as Adam Nazabak clearly said. But our mouth is the weapon, man. Our mouth is the sword. You see? In the shadow of his hand have he hid me, and made me a polished shaft. In his quiver have he hid me. All right? The Lord has preserved us and kept us hid. All right? We're not going to be on Front Street doing interviews with Channel 7 News and doing sit-downs on the late-night talk shows, man. The true men of the Lord are going to be hid. Not so much hid as in Esau, I don't know who they are, but hidden as in not being in public view like that. Not making ourselves a name for ourselves, man. All right, trying to make us seem like we're the ones that the Lord is dealing with, man. Hey, then you should know a prophet has been among them when the prophecies are coming to pass. You see? But the Lord had preserved him 7,000 men, man. That's a complete number. All right? And the majority of those men are, whether you like it or not, are going to be coming from a great millstone, man. You see? He said, what, he taking crafty counsel against his hidden ones? The hidden ones are the elect, man. Not Chief Ephraim and those who are following him, man. All right? So that one said, call her law. Y'all watch me outside. That one, what the hell? That one said, Apostle Elder Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom and a Bible Ball.